first, when I saw the congratulations on my letters, I was like screaming all the time. I did record my own college decision reaction video. It will be on my channel really soon after I finish editing. And then my dad and mom just came into my room and hugged me for a while. My dad is really realistic. After he saw the letter, he just like said, "Oh, congratulations, but I have to go to work." But for my mom, she's like hugging me for a really long time and then giving me a lot of emotional support. And yeah, I was very, very proud of my achievements and also be really thankful for having this institution to recognize my ability and talent. So this year I get offers from Northwestern University, from University of Southern California, USC, UCLA, and also Georgia Tech. And the reason I choose Northwestern as my final school is because, first of all, it's in a suburb area near Chicago. So I'm close to Chicago, but not in Chicago downtown. That is a really big, first of all, the lake view is really good, and the location just make it really easy to travel to the center of the city while not being worried too much by the safety issues, because we all know, safety is a really big concern for our parents. Yeah, and then I think Northwestern as a private school, even from the alumni interview I conducted a few months ago, I can already feel their alumni network is really solid. And I also heard back from a lot of Northwestern students that no matter your identity, no matter whether you're US citizens or you are international students, you all get the equal amount of opportunities, internships, and co-ops. So that's why I choose Northwestern. And the reason why I didn't choose USC Edinburgh, which also is a top-ranked comm school, is first because the reputation for USC is kind of like party school, so I don't think it really suits my vibes. I'm not a really party person. And also, the tax in California is crazy high. So yeah, cost of living will be another one. And then I just want to travel to East Coast, I guess. Because I've been in LA before, I attended a UCLA summer session before, and I really feel a little bit about, the California vibe, and then I try to, just to change to a new environment, and yeah, go Wildcats. That's why I choose Northwestern. Also, they have a really flexible program, like a lot of students there have two double majoring, dual degrees, minors and certificate, which I think is what I really wanted to do, because I don't want to spend my 4 years high school, 4-year college life all on one major. I also want to explore different industries and different knowledge, just simply like that. So that's why I chose Northwestern at the end. And yeah, go Wildcats. So the reason why I choose communication studies is I get in touch with media really early. When I was in elementary, I started making my own YouTube videos and just upload them on my channels. But after a while, I started to realize that, as a person who born in the information age, I was receiving massive amount of information by digital media every day. I still realize that there's some problem, especially with the advancement of AI, that your voice and your face can be replaced, all these things can be added, and then it becomes really hard for us to fortify our media. So that is why I want to major in comm studies, to at least finding the framework to solve this problem in the post-truth era. And that's why I choose Northwestern, which is the top comm school in the US. So as a Taiwanese student, I think I was a little bit naturally excluded to majors such as pre-law and pre-med. And I also find it really hard to, be an Asian kid when applied to those schools, because there are some stereotypes saying that, it's just hard to get accepted by colleges. But after that, I realized that it's just something, including my nationality, and then, who am I, something I cannot control. So I will just focus on stuff that I can control, like my essays, my application, without worrying too much on my identity and my nationality. So in my junior and senior year in high school, because I took almost every AP classes I can. So all my tasks and all my assignments are from College Board. I started getting a little bit know of the formula of College Board, like how they test me. And once I get familiar with that, the academic burden is, I guess, lessened for me, and it gives me a lot of time to focus on my extracurricular activities. And I also think one thing very important is I never did my extracurricular really for college. So for me, it's not a burden or it's not a really heavy workload I have to achieve every day, like my schoolwork, but something I can enjoy and it just feels good for me, and then I just kind of get along with it. So one suggestions I have is never feel bad for your level of extracurricular. I did not have any international awards, but I still get into pretty good colleges. And as long as you are focusing on something you're passionate about, I guess, then just keep on doing it and don't worry about how people will see or evaluate yourself. And then as one thing to really keep in mind is to really understand yourself throughout the process, because your counselors and your teachers will not know you better than yourself. So it is important that you explore your interest. If you just cannot find something you're interested in, one huge suggestion I can give is just go on YouTube, see what YouTube recommend you, like a video or reels or like a short clip, and just question yourself, why are you seeing that video? That maybe give you a little hint of what you like. So I think the extracurricular that best represents me is Visa Camp, which is a filming studio I founded with my friend Isa. It's more like a film studio for dancers. So I'm making dance cover videos for those people who want to, just record their performance. And the reason why I think it represents me the most, because it combines my interest not only in film and K-pop, but also a lot of times, I will learn to negotiate with my clients who are like 10 or 20 years older than me, and I get a chance to just communicate with people that is outside of my school. So overall, I think it also includes a little bit of like marketing and business and accounting. So I think Visa Camp is definitely the one that represents me the most. I think the best guidance that PANO gives me is definitely their essay crafting process, because I really have a lot of good stories I want to tell, but writing is thinking. Sometimes I just cannot really express my thoughts thoroughly. So that's when the PANO stepped into my application and really helped me a lot, especially with giving me new perspective on how my story can be portrayed through words and sentences. So I think definitely essay crafting is one point I really want to highlight that PANO gives me to help my application go smoothly.